Then one becomes ragatmika.
Name of bhakti is ragatmika. The bhakti of Brajavasis, ragatmika. And when we follow Brajavasis, footsteps of one particular Dasya Bhakta, Sakhya Bhakta, Vasalya Bhakta, Kanta Bhav, Madhurya Bhakta, then our bhakti is raganuga. Understand me? Yes.
So when one is...
Anuga means follower. Yes.
So when
Raga, anuga, raganuga. Follower, follow, yes.
So when one is in his Swarup city, then at that time he's serving the Lord in Vrindavan.
Yes.
Eternally.
Yes.
Then at that point is he...
You say, if you cannot go to Vrindavan, in the mind you serve. Yes, all is in the mind, he is serving. Yes. That bhakta, raganuga, yes.
So that
but externally behaving in a different way. Yes.
So at that point does he become a ragatmika devotee, because then he's an inhabitant of Vrindavan, because he's serving in Vrindavan?
No,
or is he still raganuga?
only Brajavasis. I am his follower. I am his follower. Servant of the servant of the servant. Manjari bhav, this is Manjari bhav. You understand me? Manjari bhav. Manjari bhav. Manjaris are subordinates to Sakhis. Under the guidance of Sakhi, they serve. Our position is Manjari bhav, not Sakhi bhav. Understand me? We are followers.
Always raganuga.
Yes. Followers of the devotees, particular devotee, according to one rasa choice. Yes. Understand? Yes.
This question is way beyond me, but because this is discussed many times, I hear this thing from different devotees. I feel like I should ask this. Sometimes devotees, they read some different shastras, especially Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he says this thing in different places, that one's qualification to begin Raganuga Bhakti is simply based on greed.
Greed, yes.
Covetousness.
Covetousness, it is said.
Right, and even they say that even if someone is on a lower platform, that he can begin to practice if he just has that greed.
Yeah.
And this verse that you're reading here too, from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, this Tat Tad Bhavati Madhurye, seems to also agree with that. So how do we understand it? Because on the other hand, it seems like Prabhupada's saying that one shouldn't hear these things unless he's actually on a more elevated...
Oh, it is not artificial, it is natural, Baba. I say, first you should follow Vaidhi, very strictly follow. Vaidhi, rules, regulations. Yes. All teachings are Vaidhi. Prabhupada stressed on it, because you are not following anything, not following any principle, regulatory principle. First follow it very strictly. Then your heart will be purified, completely purified of all material contamination. Even in the subtle corner of your mind or heart, there will be no tinge of material attachment. Then that is the real stage comes when you adopt Raganuga. Otherwise you cannot artificially adopt it.
So when they
or
say,
imitate it.
so they refer to this greed, that's what they were saying.
One should develop, hearing this katha topics, one should develop greed. One whose heart has become purified, leading to that stage. Only he can develop greed, otherwise others cannot. I mean, at least a person can understand, he cannot develop greed at all. He'll interpret in a different way, in a material way. Oh yes, this love between, loving affairs between Radha and Krishna Gopi is like our sexual activities here. Therefore it is forbidden for them. No, unless one is adhikari, he should not have. It's question of adhikar. Yes, it's question of adhikar. Understand my language? Yes.
I'm still wondering a little bit because...
Therefore it said, it is postgraduate study, it is not for one and all. No, those who have that adhikar, those who come to that stage level, only they are allowed. Others are not allowed.
So by hearing Amarasika Bhakta, then one starts to develop that greed.
Yes.
And starts to approach Raganuga. But until one has become completely free from all attachment to contamination.
No, in this subtle corner also not inch. Yes.
Then he can actually begin Raganuga.
Yes, then actually begin.
So that stage is bound.
Yes, that Raganuga come. Otherwise not. For him, it's not allowed.
Before that, it's just approaching.
Just approach and yes, develop some greed. If natural greed, that should be natural greed. If someone is hungry, he is greedy for delicious dishes. No hunger is there, how will be greed? No hunger if you eat, then there will be diarrhea or indigestion, Baba. Isn't it? You can't release at all. That hunger should be there. Yes.
So Guru, what happens to someone's bhakti-lata creeper if they have material desires, they have anarthas and things, but they have some desire to hear about these topics and they begin hearing and reading about these things without the adhikar?
Yes.
What happens to their creeper?
Without adhikar they can't release it, Baba. I say they will misinterpret it. Rather going in a favorable way, then it will become unfavorable. Reverse way. Yes, they become sahajya. They imitate. And they do illicit sex. Yes, we'll do Radha Krishna Leela now. Oh yes, I am Vaishnava, you are Vaishnavi. Let us stay together and do bhajan. They sahajas. Become sahajya, turn into sahajya.
And Sahaja's creeper is finished.
Finished. Yes, they'll go to hell. Yes, yeah. They go to hell. Yes.
Read specific books by the Goswamis. But they may think that just by reading these books and because
by reading, nobody can develop this thing. Guru is required.
Who is physically there?
Yes. Guru is required. His mercy is required. Hearing directly from his lips is required. By reading, one cannot develop this. It is said. Prabhupada has said in one of the purports. No. Cannot.
Shiksha must be there.
Must be there. Yes, must be there. Yes. Without a guru, how can you get it? In material field, you become a lawyer, you have to go to college and accept a guru, teacher. Become doctor, you have to go to medical college, accept teacher. How do you expect that spiritual things are confidential? Without guru, you can achieve it.
Somebody may say, I've heard it said, well, when a devotee attains the stage of Nishtha, then at this stage, then he can get inspiration from within.
Arey Baba, stop it. Nonsense.
Srila Gurudeva ki jai. Gour Prijana, Srila Gurudeva ki jai.
Hey, what are you saying? Don't say like that.
We had Rath Yatra about 1 month ago, and one devotee, he made this Jagannath so big.
So big.
What is it made of?
Huh?
It's made from wood.
Actually, not wood.
Different shade.
Polystyrene. So,
Daru Brahma Baba. Daru. Wood.
Next year we'll get from Orissa.
Yes. No, Daru Brahma. Yes. I said, that story is also there, and sometime I may say.
These devotees haven't heard it.
They are not, But this form, Mahaprabhu's form is crying for Krishna, Jagannatha is crying for Radha. Krishna's crying for Radha is Jagannatha.
Yeah.
I said that is 3 pieces of log of wood floating in the ocean of Radha Prema. That is Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra in that form. That is pieces of wood. Daru Baba. Okay. You don't know this tattva, Baba. That only speculator. Speculations.
This is a new system. They have in New Orleans like this too, Gurmaj. They make giant Jagannath out of styrofoam.
Huh?
They do this in the West too, in America, styrofoam Jagannath.
What is that?
This is a new system.
Petrochemical substance.
Chemical mass. Making chemicals.
Gurmaj, this one's off the hook.
Yeah, I took it off the hook.
Okay.
An example from someone who's attained this Ruda Mahabhava.
Hmm.
Who has attained that?
Who has attained?
Yeah.
Gopis.
The gopis.
Hmm.
And Aniruddha.
Rudha, Dhirudha, Mahabhava. I have not explained it. Then we'll explain it in another time. Then Madanakya, then Modanakya, then Madanakya Mahabhava is topmost, is only with Radharani. Madanakya Mahabhava. Gopis are not that thing. Gopis are Modanakya Mahabhava.
So Aniruddha is Nini has.
Yes, they have all Rudha, Dhirudha, Mahabhava. What comes Madana, Modana. All gopis, they have Modanakya Mahabhava. Only Radharani has Madanakya Mahabhava. And what is Madanakya, what is Modanakya, that needs explanation.
Yeah.
Once I explained in Bhubaneswar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good day. It says in that part of CC that when one is cultivating Raganuga, he doesn't care for injunctions or reasoning of Shastra.
No, nothing. No rules, no regulations.
Example, the gopis, they
Yes.
just left everything.
Everything, kicked everything. Kick, break. All laws, all regulations. Yeah. Yes.
How about the
That
Bhakti?
is Sarvadharman Vaivejya Mamikum Sarva. Veda Dharma, break all Veda Dharma. Yes.
So when they're practicing Raganuga, how about the Bhakti Shastra?
Huh?
The injunctions for developed in devotional service. This is Mr. Soni. He's relishing CC every day. He chants 32 rounds every day, reading a lot of CC.
Very good.
He's going to be the partner of Janardhan and Nurhari on cultivation, congregation preaching.
Very good.
We'll be going out with them.
Very good. Very good, nice. He's a devotee. As I say, Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gananati Bhi. Sarga Swāmi Ashtaga.
Paying obeisances.
Certain number of times and certain number of rounds they chant Sankhya. Because it is so relishing, they can't stop, chant more and more. I say, my tongue doesn't want to stop it. Such honey is there in name of Shyam. Where is that? Finish. My rounds are finished.